You cannot avoid nanotechnology in medicine. I'm very excited about this field because if not few years, few decades from now, nano component will be in every part of medicine. I'm Shanta Dhar. I'm an associate professor in biochemistry and molecular biology. I'm an assistant director of technology and innovation at Sylvester. We work on intracellular targeted drug delivery. You make materials at a scale of say 10 to 200 nanometer or anything below 1000 nanometer, which will give you special properties which can be called nanomedicine. First step of creating biodegradable nanoparticle is to create polymers. Most of the work involves polyesters. So you take different acids, make ester and make a polymer chain. You create biodegradable nanoparticle because those polyesters can be cleaved by the esterases in biological systems, and they give out acids which can further be metabolized into carbon dioxide and water, which have no toxic effect. Now, when we make nanoparticles, often we like to put a shell of another polymer such as polyethylene glycol, because this kind of polymers, they are amphiphilic. So if you made your nanoparticle too hydrophilic, too hydrophobic, you can nullify some of the effect by putting such an amphiphilic polymers. And then polyethylene glycol also comes with variety of groups at the end, which can be used to decorate the particles with additional ligands, additional proteins, peptides, DNA molecule, which can take you to a particular site of interest. For example, we buy coenzyme Q10, then we get 100 milligram, 300 milligram tablets, but most of the time 10% of the drug doesn't enter the cells where we want them to go, and doesn't enter mitochondria of cells where actually it works. So one way to improve that would be to target CoQ10 to mitochondria, and one such drug actually exists called MitoQ. But the problem of MitoQ is it goes to heart cells, so it has a lot of cardiac toxicity. So in that case, now if you can use a nanoparticle which can deliver CoQ10 in the mitochondria of a particular cell, that's the usefulness of nanomedicine to deliver a drug. In case of any drug delivery, it's all about barrier. Our lab work really gives that opportunity to look at intracellular barriers such as mitochondrial double membrane, how to deliver drug to the brain by crossing blood-brain barrier, keeping it intact, not just breaking down the barrier. Oral drug delivery, where you can cross the barrier, go to the blood circulation. So we also work a little bit about that. One thing which inspired me was an article, the top 10 diseases of the decade we should be focusing on. And I was thinking, if we have to make different platform to target all these different diseases, what is the common point? Because all the diseases I could relate to mitochondrial dysfunction. So in my lab, we work on cancer. We look at cancers which are more aggressive for mitochondrial dysfunction. So we ended up looking at breast cancer, prostate cancer, glioblastoma, where a lot of mitochondrial dysfunctions play a role. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter in your life, but as long as you are passionate, you will be there.